Matthew Perry's tragic death in October has led to significant legal actions, with 5 defendants, including 2 doctors, being arrested and charged in connection with his fatal overdose. The U.S. Attorney for the Central District of California, Martin Estrada, announced these arrests, revealing a disturbing chain of events that led to Perry's untimely death. Perry, who struggled with addiction, was allegedly exploited by those around him. His live-in assistant, Kenny Iwamasa, learned how to inject ketamine from Dr. Salvador Plasencia, one of the defendants. Plasencia, along with co-conspirators including Dr. Mark Chavez, supplied Iwamasa with ketamine, which was administered to Perry at his home in the Pacific Palisades. The indictment details that Iwamasa injected Perry at least 18 times in the days leading up to his death. The involvement of the ketamine queen, Jasveen Sandha, adds another layer to this tragic story. Sandha, who had a history of dealing ketamine, allegedly supplied the drug through a network that included Chavez and a middleman, Eric Fleming. The defendants are accused of taking advantage of Perry's addiction, with text messages revealing a callous attitude towards the actor. In one exchange, Plasencia allegedly referred to Perry as a moron and speculated on how much money they could extract from him. This case has highlighted the darker side of celebrity, where individuals in vulnerable positions can be preyed upon by those seeking financial gain. Nima Rahmani, a former federal prosecutor, emphasized that Perry's status made him a target for exploitation, with those around him charging exorbitant amounts for drugs like ketamine. Rahmani's comments underscore the dangers faced by high-profile individuals struggling with addiction. The charges against the defendants are severe. Sandha faces multiple counts, including conspiracy to distribute ketamine and maintaining a drug-involved premises. If convicted, she could face a minimum of 10 years in federal prison, with a maximum sentence of life imprisonment. Plasencia and Chavez also face significant penalties, including up to 10 years in prison for each ketamine-related count. This case is part of a broader trend where prosecutors are increasingly pursuing those who provide drugs that lead to fatal overdoses, especially in high-profile cases. The parallels with the case of Mac Miller, where a drug dealer was sentenced to 11 years in prison for supplying fentanyl-laced pills, are clear. Federal prosecutors are sending a strong message that those who exploit vulnerable individuals will face serious consequences. Matthew Perry's death serves as a stark reminder of the perils of addiction and the unscrupulous individuals who seek to profit from it. The legal actions taken in this case may bring some measure of justice, but they also highlight the need for greater protections for those struggling with substance abuse.